Hello and welcome back to Skyblock Hardcore Mode. I'm RayneofKalamity, and last time we got quite a bit done. We got our gold farm all up and running. We got our villagers cured. We built this big old platform to start out our base. And today is going to be no different. We've got a lot on the agenda. Obviously, we got to get these guys in a villager breeder, but I'd also like to do quite a bit of building, which means we're going to have to hit a lot of the islands. So, let's start with that. Let's start with hitting some of the islands. And the first island I wanted to hit was the Birch Island. It seemed like the closest and easiest to get, so that's what I did. And after getting nothing from the Birch Island, I've decided that side of the map hates me and headed to the Acacia Island, where things got a little sketchy. But honestly, nothing to worry about. Once all the mobs despawned, I headed on over and grabbed that entire island. Then it was off to the Nether, where I was interested in the warped biome. And I hated every second of it. I don't like this. With everything I needed, I set off to do a bunch of supply gathering. Okay, I've done quite a bit of supply gathering and quite a bit of thinking and a little bit of tinkering on how we're gonna set up this base exactly. So there are some things we're gonna have to get into. The first thing that I want to get into is know that I'm not a very good planner when it comes to Minecraft. I just kind of wing it, and that's what we're gonna do. I have a general idea of what this base is gonna shape up to be. I have a general idea of what I'm building. It's just a matter of how to build it. And I've done a couple other things off camera. So I got us a door to our ship here. There is a little bit of room in there. And by room, I mean I kind of separated it off into rooms. I've been doing a lot of farming. Got a lot of logs, got a lot of cobble. I did turn these gentlemen into food villagers. This way we also have access to emeralds in case we do get a wandering trader. And they have spruce or birch. We can trade for it, but also we have a decent food supply now. So only this one's really a good one because he also trades pumpkins, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So these are our food villagers slash our villager breeder dudes. And I did get rid of the two other zombies in here. I kind of figured if I'm going to convert zombies, I might as well just do it with locked in traders that I can use a potion or an arrow on instead of having to, you know, rely on a witch or have to cure them, give them a trade, then cure them again to bring them down. I'm not sure what to do in here exactly. We do have this little room over here. Got plenty of room for activities. I did put this on the outside because, well, let's be honest, the outside of the ship needs work. Shut up there. You have this little room. I might fill it with like random storage. Just decorations essentially, so. And then in this chest I put our extra food, our iron pick, and all of our emeralds and stuff. That way it's easy access. And nothing else much has changed here. Aside from that, so I think it's time that we kind of hop into what we're doing today. I'm gonna lay down a bunch of cobble slabs. I don't know if I have enough because I want to do some over here for the portal build. Although I don't think we're gonna get to that today. We'll see. We're gonna mostly be over here where the villager breeder is going, and I kind of started. So I'm gonna jump into that and figure out where exactly everything is going. I'm using the villager breeder where they're in control of their own bread supply. That way, as I build, they can keep making little villagers. Unfortunately, as I was doing this, I realized that the space I planned out was a little too small, so I expanded out and put in the floor. And it doesn't look like much. Quite a bit was also done here. I'm not happy with this. We will go over everything I built, but let's start here on this big, ugly, flat thing. I'm not happy with how this looks right now. However, in here, I do have our villagers, and I can reach them, especially if I hold up emeralds and stuff like that. So they're not useless to me, and they can just keep making babies as much as they want, which come down to, oh, I have an adult! Oh, I had an adult. I thought I just had 2 little crotch goblins. Oh, this is great. If we get 1 more, we'll be able to make an iron farm. Let's go. Also, I'd like to lower this platform down a bit. That way we're down in here and we have the most space. I feel like this will probably be a good starting point for a villager trading hall. However, I've done a little bit of designing. Down here, we have a nice little platform that overlooks everything else we've done. I figured this would be like where you'd come to fix that, as if like that slides in and out. The little station where I was like, ah, this is where you'd bring that in and out. You'd watch for ships, all that sort of stuff. However, I don't like the fact that it's orange. I think it's kind of neat shape-wise. Ignore the circle. But there's too much orange here, so we are going to have to change that color-wise. I'm just not sure what color I want to use, given the fact that this building's going to be orange. This is dark oak and oak at the moment, so like there'd be a lot of clashing, given the fact I don't have spruce or birch. And I don't know if jungle would work. Jungle might work. But yeah, we planned that out. And I'm thinking this will probably be where we put, like, I was thinking like a tank filled with water so we can do like fish stuff and it'd probably look cool. That, or it's where the iron farm is gonna go. However, I don't want anything to really block the front of this because we're gonna do a nice big building here. However, I do need a few things before we move forward with this. One being, I need more warped wood. And I gotta figure out a different way to make this look like it's patched together. The idea with the oak was that it's like, it's got metal patching on it, but it doesn't work the way I hoped it would. So back to the drawing board with that. Oh, this is also like, if you're getting off a ship, maybe you could buy food here without having to go inside. But given that I don't have glass, we've just got the signs. So there's that. And now I think it's time to get some slabs and head into the nether. Because there is the island that has basalt and blackstone, but it also has a warped tree on it. And I think that's going to be just enough for what I want to do with warped wood. And not have to worry about making a farm or anything like that in the nether. So we're going to go take that one. Nether makes me nervous. Okay, we're going there. Oh, there's magma cubes. That's not okay. There's a book? What? Oh, I can make... Oh, I have another... I have another lava bucket. What is this? What is this? Happy Nether update. In celebration, Skyblock will be starting in the Nether. Can you figure out how to get back to the normal Skyblock overworld? It'll give you a hint. Head north. I think this is for a different update that I'm using, or a different seed. But... that's cool nonetheless. Oh, there's a bone. Oh. There's nothing under that one, so I don't want to take it. All I care about is this bad boy. And we'll head back. Okay, that was a really successful trip to the Nether. Not only did we get more warp toid, we also got blue ice and another lava bucket. So if we see a oh my god, wandering traders are becoming way more important every single episode. And thankfully we have emeralds now, so we'll be able to buy either spruce, birch saplings, or dripstone from a wandering trader. Because once we get dripstone, we could make a lava farm, and then we could use that to power so much more, or make a better cobble generator. I just really need tools first, so I'm gonna focus on villagers, and I'm gonna focus on building up the front of this real quick. Let me check on our little villager dudes. Whoa! I have 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me do something real quick. That's not what I wanted. Don't mind me. I'm gonna grab some more of this, but I'm also going to make one more boat. I'm gonna try and get all 3 into separate boats, although I don't see that going well for me. But you know, wish me luck. We're gonna do that, and then I think next episode we'll work on the iron farm. I gotta figure out where I want to put it exactly, and then we can move along here. So I think I'm gonna let the child out first. Oh, okay. Okay, you want to go on a boat ride first? All right. Bear, you can sit over here. Hold on, let me just park you for a second. There you go. This might go out a little easier than I anticipated. Getting them all in separate boats. Okay. Surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it would be to get them all into separate boats. Not that tool, that tool. Please don't mind me. I'm gonna plop, sir, if you could, in the boat. In the boat. I may have spoken a little too soon. You could just, you know, slide on in there. I really want glass and iron so I could fix this and make it nice and easy peasy lemon squeezy to extract you. Instead, this is difficult, lemon difficult.
2 hours later.
Yeah! I just had to destroy everything I've ever built. Wow, you selfish brat. Alright, well. All 3 of our villagers are now in boats, so we can make an iron farm next time. I'm not going to worry about that right now, just because there is a lot going on, and I would like to kind of finish out my 1950s style... You just give me drugs? But my 1950s style... gas station. It's gonna be a gas station. Kinda. Like, that's the inspiration, is like a truck stop. So this is gonna kind of have a old western feel to it, but I want to make other buildings that go along with it, some that are more modern. I want to have a bunch of tanks, all sorts of stuff for this area. And again, this is gonna have to change color. I can't decide. I don't want too much of each color, like I said earlier, because this kind of melts into that, and I'm afraid if like I do the oak or the dark oak, it'll melt into that. I kind of want this to stand out. It does need a little bit of a facelift, but you know, we'll get there. Same with the floor. I gotta so much cobble, so much skyblock cobble. But with that being said, we're gonna jump into a little bit more building and kick it off from there. Alright, and there we have it. Our new gas station sign, which serves no purpose but aesthetics, and I love it. Obviously, I would like to do lights all the way around it, like doing glowstone and the shroom lights, or like a glowstone and the sea lantern, because I do know there is a monument on this map, and I would like to hit it at some point, but we are nowhere near ready for that. And I'm so happy with this. I've also done a little bit more supply gathering and a little bit more while trying to think through this. I was hoping to have a nice big time lapse that this would go up, this building would get finished, but yeah. Learning that I'm not the best with limited block palettes has been quite interesting. It's been quite the journey, gentlemen. However, we do have oh, we have another one. We do have a couple of these guys right here, and I would like to use them very quickly before we put them in the iron farm next time. So we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to wander over here. I know we have iron. I did use some of it for a hopper underneath the cobble gen because I'm so sick of loss because it pops into the lava. Like, however, what I would like to do with the iron that we have, I have 4 pieces. If need be, I can get more out of the farm. Seems to be dropping rather regularly, so that's nice. But I want to make actually I want to make a weaponsmith or a toolsmith. I think that's what I want. Yes. Okay. Okay. This is gonna take a hot minute because we don't have access a lot of emeralds. It is gonna be a slow trading process, a painful process until we get this guy all. Well, actually, none of these will go to waste. I will use all of these first. This is actually quite nice. This also means I'm not going to be wasting any of my cobble. This is actually not... This probably, like, isn't a great idea, but it's also not a terrible... You grew up. You're an adult. Wow. Now you got to go into the real world. Sucks to be you, bro. Anyway. I don't have iron to trade for that, and that's quite expensive. Oh, boy. Alright, well, I'm going to slowly level this guy up and work on gathering a lot of supplies so that next time we can build an iron farm and hopefully finish this building and do some detailing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here all the way till the end. And if you could, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out, and I really appreciate it. But till next time, I've been RayneofKalamity, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time zone.